Hi, Claudia. It's been a while. I heard that you're planning a huge wedding. Is that true? You have some nerve, you know that?
Oh, well, hi, Jess. How are you? It's so good to hear from you.
Yeah, right. You don't care at all, and I know you're faking it.
Of course I'm glad to hear from you, Jess.
And you have some nerve to hold a wedding like that when you're a criminal.
A criminal? Oh, come on, Jess. We're not gonna go through this again, are we? You're talking about something that happened 5 years ago. Let it go already, please.
5 years since you got away with running me over. I still can't believe you didn't serve prison time for what you did to me.
Oh, please, I paid my dues, okay? And I'm still paying it with you bringing it up all the time. And don't forget that I was on parole for 6 months, okay? It's not like I was let off with nothing to pay for.
And you think that was enough? That was nothing. You needed to serve your time in prison for years.
Well, I didn't because I got lucky, okay? Anyway, Jess, what is this? What did you text me for?
Well, seeing as I know you're planning your wedding, I was wondering where my invitation was.
Oh, you actually expected an invitation to my wedding? Listen, Jess. All of our mutual friends and family know about the accident, don't they? How do you think they would feel if they saw us both together? That'll be weird.
What? You mean they'll think it's weird that I'll be attending the wedding of the person who basically tried to kill me? That person being someone who used to be my best friend?
Listen, don't say that. I never try to kill you or anything that you think, okay? Don't be silly. That's nonsense.
Oh, really? Well, that's not what it looks like from where I'm standing. Why am I in a wheelchair now, then? Why is that, huh? I deserve to be invited to your wedding so that I can give you and everyone a nice performance with me in my wheelchair. That would entertain everybody at the wedding, don't you think?
Oh, don't be stupid, Jess. No one would want to see that.
Well, I want everyone to know what you did to me. I would have never ended up in a wheelchair if you had called an ambulance right away after the accident. But you never did. You just drove off. And look at me. It's been 5 years and I still resent you for putting me into this wheelchair.
Oh, come on. A lot of people would drive off if they thought they hit something at the wheel, okay? It was just an instinct reaction. I panicked, and I'm sorry. I told you this before.
Yeah, and a hit and run is a crime. The only thing that saved me was knowing that you were the one driving your car and memorizing your number plate. If it wasn't for that, the police would have never found you. And you would have continued to live your little life while I suffer for everything.
Well, you got me, and I did serve parole for 6 months, okay? Are you happy now? Can you please stop going on about this and bringing back bad memories? This is seriously such a negative vibe that you're bringing here. And listen, when you decided to snitch on me to the police, you totally lost me as your best friend. So your legs weren't the only thing that you lost that day. You lost me as a best friend too. So you see, it's all karma. You could have just let me drive off, took it like a champ, and covered for me as a best friend. But no, you had to bring me into that mess, didn't you?
Of course I did. I wasn't going to let you get away with it. You made me a cripple for life. And anyway, I never wanted a best friend like you anyway. You were never a good one, and you will never be.
Ditto to that. You do remember the time when I offered you money, though, right?
You mean the $5,000 to compensate for the accident?
Yeah, if you had just taken that, then we probably wouldn't be here now. Don't you think?
No, no amount of money would ever make up for this. I want my legs back. I never wanted your dirty money anyway. I just want my legs back.
Oh, honey, you know that's a tall order, right? And I actually disagree with you.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that I do think that my money would have done you some good.
Oh yeah, and how's that?
Well, you could have spent that money on buying a better-looking wheelchair. You know, one that's more high-tech or a different color than the boring old gray one you have there.
And how would that make my situation any better?
Well, you know what they say, right? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Or something like that. It's precisely that. Money could have easily helped you.
That is just superficial stuff, and that won't ever bring my legs back, though, would it? You don't even feel bad for me, do you? I bet you never did.
Oh no, I do, honey. Of course I feel bad about what happened to you. I feel so terrible all the time, it hurts.
Yeah, right, don't even bother to fake it. I can tell how insecure you sound, even if it's through text. You don't have an ounce of remorse in you.
What makes you say that? I do feel bad, okay? Now please quit bringing this up every time we talk. It is horrible.
Well, for someone who did a hit and run, it's funny how you've been posting photos of you on vacation on Instagram, isn't it? And all of those luxurious things that you buy and the fancy places you go. If you felt bad about putting me in a wheelchair, would you even flaunt the fact that you're going to have a huge wedding?
Well, there's no rule saying that I can't be happy just because you're not, right? This is my life too, you know? Just because I had to stay low-key for a while, it doesn't mean my life had to stop, okay? Each to their own, honey. Remember that.
No, I know you never cared deep down. This meant nothing to you, and I know it. I know all about it, Claudia.
Know about what, Jess? Jeez. You're scaring me.
That time when the car crash happened? It was all planned and done on purpose, wasn't it?
Oh, please, Jess. No, it wasn't, and you're just overthinking things. As if I'd crash into you on purpose, okay? I mean, I would never risk my own life like that, would I? Who would be dumb enough to do that? Not me, okay?
Well, then how come I have a voice recording of you talking trash about me in the accident? How you said you wish I were dead? How you said you could have had me dead, but you missed, and you regret not ending me properly.
Oh, that.
Yes, that, Claudia. How do you explain that?
I did pay that cow $3,000 so that I can get that audio file, you know?
You mean Hannah? You paid her?
Sure, she needed to keep her mouth shut, okay?
Oh my god, no way. Are you being serious? So you bought the audio clip off of her? Is that why she won't let me hear it again?
Yeah, listen, honey. Hannah was always just a nasty piece of work, okay? She should have never recorded our conversation in the first place. She was crazy to have done that to begin with.
Oh my god, I still don't believe that you bought it off of her. You bribed her.
Well, I had to save myself from getting into more trouble, didn't I?
So you bribed our friend instead of owning up to it and paying for what you've done?
I keep telling you that I did pay for what I did, okay? I literally lost $3,000 to Hannah for the audio recording that would otherwise be used against me if we had gone to court.
No, that's not what I meant, and you know it.
Well, technically, it wasn't me who paid it, okay? It was my daddy.
You mean your filthy, rich, unscrupulous dad?
Hey, don't you talk about my daddy like that, okay?
Just because he's some local politician around here, it doesn't mean I have to respect him. In fact, I can talk trash about him all I want. Especially knowing that he has a nasty daughter like you.
Hey, Jess, calm down, jeez. If you were me, I bet you would do exactly the same thing. So touché. Anyway, look, I have to get back to my wedding planning, okay? I don't have any more time for this, okay?
Your wedding, oh, that's right. I bet a lot of dishonest, obnoxious politicians are gonna join as guests, huh? And I bet you're gonna get married to someone like that, too.
Well, of course, I would never get married to anyone besides one. He has power and he comes from a wealthy family, so I'm set for life. Jealous much?
Hell no, and you know what? I'm actually happy for you. I just hope that he's someone who keeps you grounded and level-headed, although I highly doubt that. But still, the fact that you found someone is a good thing. It's about time you settled down with someone anyway.
Right, so anyway, I've got to get going, okay?
Then, I guess I'll be waiting for my invitation then. I'll make sure to RSVP myself, okay?
Look, Jess, I know you want to come to my wedding and see me be happy and live a better life than you do. I really get it, okay? But no, I'm sorry you're not invited to my wedding, and that's that.
I want to give a speech. I can give a great one, Claudia, I promise.
After what we just talked about? I don't think so, no. Thanks, but no thanks. And honestly, Jess, don't take this the wrong way, okay? But you really need to leave this behind and live your own life, okay? This isn't good for you, and it's not doing anyone any good. Holding a grudge doesn't do good for anyone here, okay? So just let it go.
No, you can burn in hell. I am not gonna forgive you for this. You're never gonna see the end of this, Claudia. I need justice, and trust me, I'll get it.
Right. Geez, do I really have to deal with you now? Really? You know, I'm just gonna ask my daddy to help me out though, right? So if you're thinking of gate crashing my wedding then, I'll get as many guys on security to stop you from entering the venue. And I'll do whatever it takes to have my dream wedding.
Fine, you go ahead. But I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows who you are and what you did to me. And more importantly, why you did what you did.
Oh my god, what is that supposed to mean? You're scaring me now, Jess. Oh, come on, let's not do this, okay?
You wanted to steal Pete at the time, and I know that.
What? Are you crazy? Of course not.
Oh yeah? You never had a crush on Pete? Is that what you're saying?
No, of course not. He's not my type and he never was, okay? Oh, cut it out.
Oh no, you don't fool me, Claudia.
So what? Are you guys still together or something?
No, we're not.
So, I guess he was never interested in a disabled girl then, huh? Oh, poor thing. No wonder you hold so much anger in you over this.
Well, you seem to be happy about this now, don't you?
Listen, you can think what you want, but I don't care, okay? Leave me alone. I did my part, now you do yours and forget this whole thing ever happened, okay? Let it go.
Oh, shut up. I'll do what I want. I'll make sure you realize that no amount of money will ever make me forgive you. This is not gonna end for you.
Fine, Jess. If you want to be like that, then so be it. I'll take you on. Come on then, you witch.
That's the spirit.
I will run you over again, and this time I won't let you live. Just watch it.
We'll see about that. Come at me, you cow. Run me over if you can.
You're insane. You've lost it.
And who made me this way, huh? You.
Don't text me ever again and leave me alone.
I already told you that's never gonna happen. Just make sure to look forward to your wedding, Claudia. I'll make it into a day you'll never forget.
Oh my god, stay away from me.
Hi guys, it's me, Jess here. I'm 28 and, well, I'm a mess. I admit it. Maybe it's because I'm about to turn 30 and I'm thinking about a lot of things. About my future, my life, where I'm headed. I'm so emotionally torn and I've been this way ever since the car crash that happened 5 years ago. I am bound to a wheelchair and I can't go anywhere without it. Everything that a normal person can do, I can't. I can't do anything on my own and it hurts so much to be where I am right now. I know I shouldn't compare myself to other people, but I can't help it sometimes. I should be married with kids, building a family, living in a white picketed fence. But I have none of that, and it's all Claudia's fault. I hate her so much. I hate her more than anyone and anything in this world. Nothing has been the same ever since my life turned around. And I've thought about ending my own life plenty of times, but I couldn't. And instead, my anger gradually turned into this full-blown rage, and I just want to take revenge on Claudia. If only she could feel what I'm feeling. If only she could have a taste of what it's like to be me. I'm gonna make it my mission to make her suffer, and I'm never gonna let her get away with this. You might be wondering what really happened in the car crash, so let me explain a bit here. So back then, I was dating a guy called Pete, and we had a great relationship, and he was like my best friend. And since Claudia was my best friend at the time, she knew about him because I spoke about him to her. But when I happened to introduce them for the first time over lunch, I could tell she acted differently and even had the balls to flirt with him in front of me. Ever since then, I knew for sure that she had set her eyes on him. It was always her asking to hang out with me, but she would never hang out unless Pete was there. Then, one day, when Pete was driving us on our way to the mall, a car suddenly hit us from the side and, well, that was it. I blacked out, so that's all I remember from that day. The rest of my memories are all of me recovering at the hospital. Do you see why I hate her so much? I hate the fact that she's living her best life while I've been in so much pain as well. I am never gonna let go of this until I get justice. You really followed through with your words, didn't you, Claudia? You really did it.
What the hell are you talking about, Jess? You should be in bed recovering, not texting me.
So you admit that you did it?
What do you mean?
No one knows that I was in another accident. How the heck do you know?
Oh, someone must have told me.
No one besides a few people who are close to me should know about this. No one, so isn't it weird that you do?
Oh, actually, no, wait. I saw an ambulance near Flinkton Drive, actually. I was on my way to the supermarket, and I saw you being carried away on a stretcher. That was why. Of course, duh. Gosh, I think I was just so shocked it went over me. Crazy, right?
It was you, wasn't it? You planned this accident to get back at me, right? How long were you waiting for this to happen, huh?
Wow, Jess, you know what? Have you ever thought that you were just so unlucky? Oh, look at you, poor thing. You've been in 2 accidents over the last, 5 years or something? You really have some bad karma on you, huh? Still, that is no excuse to take it out on me, okay? I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, you're right. The guy who pushed my wheelchair from behind and onto the road was a guy.
Oh, wow, so you saw the guy who pushed you?
Yeah, but you know what else I saw?
What are you trying to tell me?
As I was being carried to the hospital in that stretcher, I caught a glimpse of him calling someone and talking about payment. And I bet he was on the phone to you. He was some kind of hitman, wasn't he?
A hitman? Oh, please. You think I hired someone to do that to you?
That's exactly what I think you did. You would literally do anything to have me not ruin your wedding, so you took it this far to have me injured again.
No, that has nothing to do with it. I told you already. Oh, you are so annoying, Jess. Seriously, you're starting to get on my nerves. If you don't have any proof to show that I had anything to do with this, then shove it. Shut the hell up and stay out of my way. I have a wedding to prepare and I don't need this bullcrap right now.
Fine, Claudia.
Fine? What's fine? Does that mean you're gonna finally leave me alone?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, we'll take your word for it. You're in the hospital anyway. There's no way you can make it to the wedding if you could. You don't know anything about it either.
Exactly, so you can go ahead and enjoy it without me.
Oh, trust me, I will. And don't you dare do anything stupid like calling the cops or talking to the doctors about this. You got that? You know what I can do if you try, right?
You mean you'll get your precious daddy to fix things for you?
That's right, and there's nothing wrong with that. He has power and money, and that's all I need to shut you down.
Fine, I'll back off.
Good. Then goodbye and have a nice life. And don't ever think of texting me again, okay?
Whatever, bye.
Jess, I told you not to come to my wedding. How did you find out about the wedding venue anyway? I thought that you were at the hospital. What the heck?
Well, technically, I'm not at your wedding, am I? I'm parked outside the church.
Yeah, on the driveway. And you're blocking the way for everyone to drive in. So get the hell out of here.
I thought you hired all of those security guys that you mentioned before. I don't see them around. What happened to them?
Well, I was sure that you weren't going to show up, so I didn't bother with it. But I should have.
I guess you used that money to pay that hitman $5,000 to do the job for you, huh?
What the hell? How the hell do you know about that?
I told you I saw the guy who pushed me speak on the phone to someone. I actually heard him mention your name and what he said. And I was right.
That's really weak, if you think that's what you're going with, Jess. You have got to have better proof than that, honey.
Well, luckily I do.
What do you mean?
Remember Pete?
You mean the Pete you were dating in college?
Yeah, him. Well, I told him about everything that happened. And he helped me out.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
I made sure that he was always around me for a month, just in case you did something to me.
What? That is crazy. You got him to basically be your personal bodyguard?
Yeah, just in case you were gonna harm me again.
Who does that? And anyway, he clearly didn't do a good job if you were injured anyway, right?
He was too far away to save me, but what he did after that actually helped me out even more.
What do you mean? What is going on here? No, just tell me, what the heck did Pete do after that?
Well, he also saw what I saw.
Meaning what?
He also saw the guy who pushed me and was on the phone. So he followed the guy into a cafe. The Delika cafe down the road from where the accident happened.
Oh my god, no way, you're lying.
And he saw him and you exchange a wad of cash.
What?
Yep, he has photos of you two there. You gave him that thick wad of cash in a bag under the table. You really should be more careful where you pay people off the books. That glass window didn't help you guys at all. In fact, that was so dumb, you know that? Everyone could see what you were doing under the table if they wanted to.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god, no way.
So there you go. That's my not-so-weak proof for you. I can take this to court now, can't I?
No. You can't do this to me, Jess. Stop this.
And you know what else?
Oh my god, what?
Me and Pete paid that guy even more money than what you offered him to send us screenshots of the deal he made with you.
What?
Yeah, you should have done everything on a phone call instead of using texts, huh?
Oh my god, no way.
I guess you really should have thought this through properly.
Damn it, so now what? Okay, so you have proof. What do you want from me, Jess? An apology? Money or what? Hello? Listen, please. My wedding is about to happen. I'm replying to your texts instead of getting my hair and makeup done, okay? I can't make the makeup woman wait for me anymore. I've gotta go, so please, just don't do this to me, okay? I promise we can deal with this later, after the wedding.
And how are we gonna deal with it, huh?
I'll turn myself in, how about that?
Yeah, right, you're full of crap and we both know that's never gonna happen. I've got everything I need to put you in hell, Claudia. I have a lawyer set up and more importantly, I have Pete by my side.
What? I thought that you guys had broken up.
No, when did I say that?
You said he wasn't your boyfriend anymore.
Sure, that's because he's my husband. We've been married for the past few years, and thanks to you, my marriage hasn't been easy with him. I've been a horrible wife and took it out on him plenty of times, which was more of a reason for me to get my revenge on you so that we can move on together in peace.
Oh my god, no way. So you made him do this for you?
You're damn right. No one else would go that far to help me. Pete would break an arm and a leg for me.
Oh my god, I thought that he would have dumped you and you'd be living a miserable life. I thought that was why you were being so bitter towards me. Damn it. So you got the guy who I had a crush on during the entire time in college?
Oh, so you admit it now, do you?
Fine. Yes, I did have a crush on him, okay?
I knew it. This all started with you being jealous of me and Pete. You crazy cow. But don't worry, now you're going to be put behind bars so that you can serve your time there and have a taste of your own medicine. You are going to crush in hell, Claudia, for everything that you put me and Pete through.
No. Oh, what's going to happen now? What are you going to do to me?
Well, you might as well not bother with your hair and makeup, because the police are waiting for you right outside the church. Do you see us?
Oh my god, no way. No way, you can't do this to me. Not on my wedding day. Jess, please, make them go away.
No, you put me through hell and now it's your turn to burn. Go to hell.
No, please, Jess, please.
So after that, Claudia was arrested, and a few weeks later, I took her to court. And to no surprise, my lawyer won our case, and Claudia was sentenced to 6 years in prison and 5 months of parole. And it wasn't just her who was put behind bars. It was also her dad for playing a role in this evil case. His reputation went down as a local politician who paid his daughter to cover up her tracks to have me killed. And soon after, word got around about his scandalous affair with his secretary too. And just like that, he was burned in public, which forced him to resign. As for Claudia's fiancé, who she was about to marry, it turns out that he was a douchebag too. He was actually a con artist, stealing people's money for artwork, and he was rightfully arrested for fraud too. This turned out to be quite the local scandal in our city, and I can't help but for me and Pete to feel like a hero. We managed to identify and put the bad guys where they belong, and we deserve recognition for that. And more importantly, it serves them right, and this is what I call justice. And I don't care how bad that makes me sound, because now I finally got what I've wanted. Now I can breathe and sleep better, knowing that the ones who put me in this position are having a hard time breathing and sleeping instead. Revenge is bittersweet, but it sure can help you heal emotionally sometimes. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.